Okay, boys and girls, we're going to look at the Unit 2 review to get ready for our test that we're going to be having on Unit 2. Okay, the first one is we want to make sure that we fill in our unit box, so let's do pumpkins. Great. And our first one is we just need to fill in the blank. 4 plus what equals 12? Well, we can reverse that and say 12 minus 4 equals what? And that would be 8. Okay, now that we know that, 40 plus what equals 120? Okay, we're in the tens place now, so we know that 4 plus 12 equals, or 4 plus 8 equals 12, so we know it's going to be an 8, and we're in the tens, so it's going to be 80. Now we're going to the hundreds place value here, so 400 plus, we know it's going to be 8 because we want to equal 12, and it's in the hundreds, so it would be 800. Okay, number 2, 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9 is 7, and because we know that's our basic fact, we're going to come down here. We have 26 minus 9. 26 minus 9. If you notice, we only added one more to the tens place value, so that would give us 17. 76 minus 9, go back up to our basic fact here of 16 minus 9, and 16 minus 9 was 7, all right, and we had to take one away, so that's be 6. So 76 minus 9 equals 67. All right, on our next one, we're just going to do our arrows and frames. Our rule is plus 10, okay? So we can go and we can find a place where we can start. Well, we can start here at 32, and we can plus 10 to that. 32 plus 10 would give me 42, plus 10 would give me 52, and then plus 10 would give me 62, okay? Now, to go backwards, I'm going to do the opposite. So I added 10, so I'm going to go backwards. I'm going to do subtract 10. So 32 minus 10 would give me 22, and 22 minus 10 would give me 12. And I can check that by putting my plus 10. So 12 plus 10 equals my 22, and then 22 plus 10 would give me my 32. So I did that correctly. All right, on the next one, we got to find out what our rule is. So to go from 1 to 2, well, I could add 1. So let's check that. 2 plus 1 is 2 plus 1, 4. No, it's not, so plus 1 is not going to work. So how else can I get from 1 to 2? I can multiply by 2, so 1 times 2 equals 2. Let's try the next one. 2 times 2. Remember, when we're multiplying by 2s, we're just doubling that number. Okay, so 2 times 2, it does equal 4. So let's do 4 times 2. Double our 4 gives us 8. And 8 times 2, we're going to double our 8 to get 16. And 16 times 2, if we double 16, we'll get 32. So our rule here, let's go back, must be times 2. So we multiplied by 2. All right, on our next problem, we're going to, for each number story, we're going to write a number model with a question mark, and then we're going to solve the number story. They put the diagrams up there, so if you feel comfortable and you want to use those, go right ahead. Number 5, Madison ran for a total of 48 minutes on Monday and Tuesday. She ran for 30 minutes on Monday. How many minutes did she run on Tuesday? So if we look at this, do we know our total? Our total here is 48 minutes. So I can put my 48 minutes here. Okay. Do we know one of the parts? One of the parts is 30 minutes. So I can put my 30 minutes here. And the other part is what we're trying to figure out. Okay. So if I wrote a number model for that, I could put 48 minus 30 equals question mark, okay? Or I could also write that as 30 plus question mark is going to equal 48, right? And if I take and I subtract 48 from 30, or 30 from 48, I'm sorry, 8 minus 0 is 8. So it comes up to 18. Remember, we have to remember our units. So it's 18 minutes. Okay, the next one, it says, how do we know your answer makes sense? Okay, well, we know that the minutes on Tuesday are less than the total minutes. Because our total minutes was 48. So we know it has to be less than a total of 48. Okay, so 18 makes sense. And boys and girls, you just need to look at what you're looking for, what's missing. One part is missing here, so we're going to subtract. So we know this number has to be less. Okay, on my next one, one Mississippi alligator clutch has 41 eggs. Another Mississippi alligator clutch has 29 eggs. How many more eggs are in the first clutch? Well, we know that the alligator clutch has 41 eggs, and then we know that the one clutch has 29 eggs. Okay, we want to find out what the difference is. Okay, so our model is, we know the total, which is 41. Okay, we can subtract one of the clutches from that. That's going to give us our question mark. Or we can take 29 plus the question mark, and that would equal our 41. Okay, so we can go ahead and we can subtract that. 41 minus 29. If you have your number grid at home, you can always use that to look and see how to do this. So let's expand this out. 40 plus 1 and 20 plus 9. So this way we can see that 1 minus 9. If I only have 1, I can't take 9 away. So I'm going to borrow a group of 10. So this now becomes 30, and I'm bringing 10 over, so this becomes 11. And 11 minus 9 is 2, plus 30 minus 10, or 20 is 10. So my total would be 12 eggs. Make sure you get that unit on there. How do we know this makes sense? Once again, the difference is smaller than the starting number. So the difference is less than the start, or the starting number, which was 41. Okay, let's go on to the next one. All right, and number 7, Camden read the number story below, then he drew a picture and wrote 2 number models to keep track of his thinking. Mrs. Wilson has 2 packs of crayons with 6 crayons in each pack. She gives 5 of the crayons to her students. How many crayons does she still have? Well, we know she has 2 packs of crayons with 6 crayons in each pack. And this would be pack 1 and pack 2. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the same in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he wrote, that would represent our 2 times 6 equals 12. All right. Then he took away the 6 or the 5 crayons that she gave to the class, and that's where the 12 minus 5 equals 7. So I would have to say, yes, Camden did his problem correctly, okay, because the 2 packs, he had 2 packs with 6 in each pack, and that was our 2 times 6, which equals 12. And then she gave 5 of those crayons away. And that was represented with the 12 minus 5, and that equals 7 crayons left. Okay, good. Let's keep going. Number 8, there are 6 hot dog buns in a pack. How many hot dog buns are in 6 packs? You may draw a picture to help you solve the problem. Circle the number model that fits the story. So 6 groups with 6 in each one. When we're talking about groups, we know we don't add, we're going to multiply. So this would be my correct multiplication number model. All right, so if I wanted to figure that out, for every pack, I could do a chart. And for every pack, there's 6 hot dog buns. So for 1 pack, there's 6. If you had 2 packs, we're just skip counting by 6 would be 12. 3 would be 18. 4 would be 24. 5 would be 30. And 6 would be 36. So if I look at that, then 6 times 6 must equal 36 hot dog buns. You could have also built groups. You could have made 6 groups and put 6 in each one. Okay, so here I just skip counted by 6. And then I got my answer of 36. All right, number 9, you have 3 rows of chairs, each of chairs with 6 chairs in each row. How many chairs do you have? So my 3 rows, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 6 in each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is a 3 by 6 array. And if we take 3 by 6, this would be my answer here. And 3 by 6 would give me 18 chairs. And I could just count up all my X's if I did not know that. Okay? And my last one, share 15 marbles equally among 3 friends. Draw a picture to show how you shared your marbles. Okay, so I have 3 friends, so we can make that into 3 rows, and I have 15. So I'm going to keep adding 1 to the rows until I get to 15. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I have 3 rows, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each row. So that's a 3 by 5 array. So each friend would get 5 marbles. Okay, because I have 5 in that group. And there were any left over? No, there were 0 marbles left over. Okay, boys and girls, that's what you need to know for the unit test, which you will be having. All right, thank you.